Yum. It's rich in bunly goodness.
Do you remember when you lost your passion for this work?
I invited another friend. I hope that's okay.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. I'm Reina Creole, and glad you guys are here with us today for the lunch table. We are going to have an awesome time, have a great time with some great friends, and just hang out. Hey, it's Friday, right? So let's get ready for the weekend. So speaking of that, let me bring up my co-host, which looks seems to look different every week, but particularly different this week. What's up, Black Debbie?
1 second. Almost done. Oh, I'm sorry.
You're supposed to mute your phone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Justin Proper said the other way. Oh, I'm so sorry.
And you listen to him.
I'm so sorry. I'm done. I can't.
Make sure you wash your hands, okay?
I washed my ass. It's still playing. It won't stop. Hi, how's it? Hi.
Sorry. Justin has just started stuff that just like we can't.
I know. I was gonna play it while the intro was counting down, but like, let's see if it goes as long as the countdown. But I didn't want to do that. This is creepy. Hold on. There we go. Now I feel better.
Much better.
Better. Oh wow! I don't want to take that. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. I'll be done work in like 4 hours. So.
Oh, how is the working world? I kind of missed it. I really do. They keep trying to push us back into different zones, and I'm just like, no thanks. Yeah. I don't want to be pushed back into different zones.
I'm thankful that I'm working, but sometimes people forget that when they're working remotely, you kind of need to be more tactful with your non-face-to-face communication. So, as usual, now I know why Darth Vader had to force choke people.
Oh, there have been many mornings when I wanted to do that. But, then that requires effort.
Yeah, but like, let's see. Force choke or Jedi mind trick? Which one is going to be more entertaining to do today? So usually I default to the Jedi mind trick. I like that. That seems to work out well.
For me, all I remember is I filed taxes, then passed out early last night, and I hate taxes. I really do. I can't stand it.
I don't want to do mine because every time I do mine, I have to take a shot of rum or something. Since
I hate it.
I'm one of those people. The government's just like, yeah, keep working. Keep working. Yeah. We need you. Keep paying them freaking taxes. Hey, Roger Haynes, thank you so much for becoming a member of my channel. Thank you.
Darius, thank you for the popcorn. I know that's a fat joke in subliminal messaging, but I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, welcome to the Suave Society, Roger. So please do check out the member content that I have up there for you guys. And if I get done what I'm going to get done this weekend, I should have another video uploaded just for members. And thank you, Darius Munchausen, for the $1.49 popcorn super sticker. Oh, love that AV. I love RoboCop. RoboCop's one of my favorite flicks.
I did have one thing to share. Actually, it was kind of funny because Ords joined us for Fortnite, and there was I have a little clip. Actually, it's quite funny if you want to see it.
Sure.
We won't have to play the whole thing, but I think it's quite funny because it was fun. We had me, him, and Shadow, and I won't play all of it, but go ahead and load it up for me.
Okay, I'll load it up. We can watch the clip and then bring up our guest. Ooh, who got lit up like a Christmas tree?
That was an enemy. That's me right there.
All right.
Hey guys.
Okay.
Yeah. Food on me, dude. Food me, bro. Oh, baby. Oh, spoon me.
You like that, you big boy?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Freaking Fortnite.
Oh, come on. It's so good. other than that, I hear we have a really good co-host as well today as a guest. She supposedly helps on Connection. I heard this information from a puppet during your Loki puppet show or the Jim Henson Appreciation Show, and she seems pretty funny. She's threatened me in another chat though, saying that she's going to come after me next. So I'm going to be wearing a cup for the next 3 weeks, digital cup, like a Starbucks cup.
My kind of chick. So
wow, okay, thank you. It's definitely Hate Fat Steven Day. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for that lovely enthusiasm.
Oh well, folks, let me bring up our special guest for today. It is Saggy Melonz. How you doing, my dear?
Hello, everybody.
She sounds like she just woke up.
Oh, I did. 12 o'clock p.m. is morning for me. I usually am sleeping till like 3 p.m. because I am up all night doing streams and editing videos, so it's pretty early for me. But I made sure I made it here.
How many phone calls did it take?
How many times I have to hit the snooze button?
Yeah,
a fair amount.
Oh wow.
But I was like, I have to be there because I was like, it's at 12. I was like, I could do this. Went to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning, but I can do this.
Oh, I can't remember the last time I got to wake up at 12 noon. I think it was vacation.
I can. Don't remember most of that day afterwards, but I remember it.
I believe it. But hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Oh, glad to have you on. I'm just like, coincidentally, we had an opening come up because this show, as crazy as it is, you guys are so supportive. I'm going to say hi to the chat in a minute. Our schedule is like booked out through the end of April.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
As soon as we get the schedule up for the next month, it gets booked within a week if we're lucky, and it's like 90% of it. And it's usually the other half is them telling me who are you? Why are you messaging me? Leave me the F alone, and etc.
That sounds about right for you.
All right. Thank you for coming out. That was a great interview. Can we have someone from the chat DM me to come on in? Because, she can't even wake up on time for us, but she has enough time to crack insults.
I was here on time.
Mm-hmm. She was.
Debatable.
But, the guest is never late, even when
except for today.
Yeah, but
you're
funny.
I won that argument.
You did. But before I forget, so 17 cool people. Thank you so much. Our guest is Saggy Melonz, and actually, Saggy, we just happen to have an opening. I'm like, holy crap, we actually have a free spot. Let me see if she can make it. So I'm glad you could slide in there.
Yeah, definitely. For the record, sir.
Oh, don't call me sir, ma'am. Don't start with this stuff.
You're looking like a
Listen
sir
here,
right now.
grandma, don't start.
Sir,
hey.
I was technically here, but what happened was I clicked the wrong StreamYard link that our lovely host here. I clicked her direct message link instead of the chat one. So I'm going in freaking out thinking I already missed the stream because it said the stream ended. And I was like, oh my God, how did I miss it? Wait, no, she said 12. So that's why I was technically a little behind because I clicked the wrong stream.
Sounds like excuses.
Sounds like, you know what? It sounds like you're a Pikachu and you could just thundershock yourself.
Sounds like you tripped over your own melons and lies.
I always say he looks like, it doesn't look like a Pikachu with arms. It looks like a Pikachu with saggy boobs. I did say that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. So it's Sagachu. Yeah, it's definitely Sagachu.
Sagachu. What's your attack, Sagachu?
Wonder Bra.
Oh, you're too funny.
I love it.
Mr. Cactus says, hello, friends. Well, hello, and glad you are here with us. Mr. Cactus, I think you were the first one here. Well, actually, Fat Steven said, because he was laughing at the thumbnail. Shout out to CJ, the Fandom Menace. He hooks up our thumbnails for the show. So he outdid himself with this one. He really did.
He did.
Even for a casual, yep, dear Lord, that thumbnail. Yeah. First, he was like, well, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. And I'm like, you'll do something. You're the art guy. You do it. So then he shows it to me, and I'm just like, I'm like in tears on the floor. Just laughing my ass off because it's so freaking funny. Oh my gosh. Let's see who else is here. StreamYard, you darn chat likes to show. There is Keely Chow. Well, hello, Keely. Roll Tide. Glad you are here. Molecular Art says yo. So yo right back at you. And then we have El Punk Trace who says, hey, Saggy Melonz and Reina Creole. How are you doing? You got to say hi to, wait. Hey, Fat Steve, ex Steven.
What?
I guess that's shorthand for Fat Steven, I guess.
What are you making me like Latina X, but Latino X, but it's like Steve X now? What is this?
That's a new one.
It is.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we try to give you some quality content on this.
I hope it wasn't the urination that was quality. That's just weird.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he did that.
Why?
Well, actually, it was Black Debbie who did that, but
Yeah, Black Debbie.
I look away for 2 seconds. I look away for 2 seconds to look for my drink, and I come back, and this.
I know, right?
What the heck?
It's like Justin's show when I walked in on people making jokes about that. I'm like, what the heck happened?
Oh my god! Don't smile.
Then I
don't
found out.
bounce
That's
either.
so
what are you
creepy.
doing?
Quality content.
Oh Lord!
Hey, Crazy Eye Jedi says, since I work 7 days a week, Friday just a day like any other. Well, you know what? You should make Friday a little special, even if you do work 7 days a week. Something to make it a little bit more special than usual. But I get you there. I love doing taxes.
I haven't done my taxes yet.
Do you actually write them out for people? Because I do not like doing my taxes.
No.
I'm one of those people who tries everything to legally hide my money from the government.
I do the same, but when it comes to when the forms come in, I'd rather I do it all on my phone, right? So I have this app, and I just fill in the numbers, fill in the boxes, send it off. I'm done. Then I get the return. I just don't like doing it because when you have to figure out if you owe anything and if you don't, and you have to go, it's confusing as hell, man. All of them is confusing. They don't give you enough proper information in the correct format.
That's why I love freaking TurboTax, man.
Yeah, I love TurboTax.
Been doing that since I got my first job, and then slowly TurboTax became like the easy hit the button, put this in, you're done. Now it's like I got to go through this. Do I have this? Yes. Do I have this? Crap. Yeah, I got that.
We have a viewer from Norway. Hey, guy, first time to see you coming to our show. Thank you for showing up.
We will get to you shortly. Thank you for joining us, Cavateño Cavalry Trooper Che, having nachos for lunch. That sounds delicious because I haven't had mine my lunch yet. Hey, Darth Haster says hello, everyone. Trenta cup, Fat Steven. I haven't had a Trenta size cup from Starbucks yet.
I did. I had one yesterday. I get a passion, the dragon fruit refresher.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Is that a big cup or a small cup? I can't tell the
biggest
joke.
One.
Okay, good. Then I'll take that. All right. Cool.
Yeah, that's like I want to say I wish it was 7-Eleven big gulp size, but it's not.
Me too. I wish mine was a big cup as well. Thank you.
You have big cups right now. What do you mean?
Hey, Terry Rose. Your eyes are up there. Yeah, we see them red, glowing at us. Hey, Terry Rose says, I love live. Oh, I love you too, Terry Rose. Thank you so much for showing up. Darius Munchausen says, Saggy Melonz is here with us. Stephen's greeting the chat. Let's see. Oh, it's so many of you guys are here. It's awesome. 25 people watching. Gravity is a harsh mistress. Yeah.
She is. She really is.
I feel personally targeted by Saggy Chew.
I was.
Hey, RC.
Oh, hey, RC. Thank you so much for being a member. And of course, Saggy Melonz is a member and Theme Park Casual is a member. He says, good day, Reina Creole. Hello, Fat Steven. Welcome, Saggy Melonz. What's up, Chad? Hope you're doing good, dude. Thank you so much for being here. Prismatics, I don't think I've seen you here before. It says, hello. Well, hello and welcome. Hey, Parrot Head says Darth Wheezy. Praise to the host. Thank you. Got to give props to my co-host too. And Prismatics, first time catching a Reina stream. Love from Norway. So glad you're watching us all the way from Norway. I do have a question for you. Do you know of an area called Rogaland in Norway?
Do you know the Swedish chef?
If you do, I have cousins and ancestry from that area, so I'm trying to learn more about it. So if you live near there, please do let me know. Let's see. Hey, Mark the Infinitely Tired. Crazy live streams everywhere. Good day, midday, Reina Creole and Fat Steven Seagal. Yes, there's so many streams going on. I can usually around the middle of my stream, the viewer count goes up, and that's how I know the Valkyries just ended the stream. Oh, let's see. I think we've got through hibachi for lunch. Yeah, I haven't had my lunch. Usually I'm eating lunch when a culture show comes on it too. So Saggy, we're gonna start to ask you the questions. First question. I always ask this question when we start out with people on the show. What are your memories of lunchtime at school?
Oh, I see what you said, and yes, that the I mean, come on, the pizzas, of course. So that was a favorite part of school for the lunch.
What kind of pizza? Square pizza?
Oh yeah, the square one.
Or Italian? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did you look out and get the fresh from the Italian restaurant?
Certain schools I remember. Certain schools I do remember the French bread pizza, which was really really nice. But then like I said, the biggest one was the frozen ones, because there's pizza, you're a kid, but the older you get older, they had to change it up, so we got the French bread one. So we weren't known that the pizza was nasty that we were eating. we got older. All right, guys, we got to give them actual good pizza, otherwise they're gonna know they're eating garbage. So we gotta upgrade to French bread pizza.
That's what I found out in high school, and I forget which after school club it was. No, I think it was after cheerleading practice or something like that. We happened to drop in where the football players got a pizza delivered from the local pizza joint. It was just oh my God, this is what real pizza tastes like. All the grease and got back to school I don't want that square pizza anymore.
Speaking of cheerleader, it's that time. You do realize when Lorena hits 2K subs, the cheerleader outfit comes out as she gives me a death look while drinking her R2D2 cup. That is all. Back to my corner.
And that's the reason why leg day at the gym has been kicking my ass 3 times.
Oh, it's not my fault. It's not my impression here. I'm just being the promotion assistant here.
Candy corn or circus peanuts?
Both.
I'm gonna take candy corn because I do not like circus peanuts. Ugh.
I don't like either.
Ugh. I just it's kind of is there anything else around? Then okay, I'll take a candy corn. But pizza's flat and cheesy, but not Brie Larson. Okay, I was gonna say, Keely, I think you got that backwards. Brie Larson is flat and cheesy, but not pizza. There you go. Both
I saw that picture, and she had that weird line down the middle. I'm like, is she okay?
I don't know.
Her abs don't even want to work properly.
I haven't seen Brie Larson in press in a while. I'm actually glad I haven't. So that's that's cool. But speaking of weird stuff, how many of you guys are fans of the Muppet Show?
I love the Muppets.
I used to love the Muppets.
I have to watch it again now because there's a parental advisory against it now because supposedly puppets are offensive. Not the hands up the puppet's butt, but just puppets in general now. Muppets are now offensive.
Yeah, I saw this, and maybe this is just me, and I did do a video on it. Maybe this is just me, but I thought that was the point of the Muppet Show. That was full of offensive content.
It was, but it wasn't even mean offensive. It was it had its normal cartoon trope violence. It had its weird things here and there, but it wasn't outlandish.
No, it was just funny. I mean, my favorite one was the episode with Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
They had Mark Hamill and they had R2, and it was R2 in it, but I know 3PO was there. But anyway, Miss Piggy was there as Princess Leia. And of course, Mark Hamill makes fun about her weight, which I thought was freaking hysterical.
I do remember that. I mean, yeah, as somebody who co-hosts Their Boss is a Puppet, I can honestly say that me and my puppet boss are quite upset about this. And Yeah, we thought it was a little unnecessary, but yeah, I work with a puppet, so I kind of legally am contracted to support all puppets all the time, every day, everywhere. And Rick Sanchez needs to stop looking at me like that because I'm getting really freaked out right now.
Oh, that's it, dude. I don't even know who that freaking guy was. I'm just like looking at the I'm like looking at the article. No, but I was just like, you've got to be, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because when they said that they were bringing seasons 1 through 5 onto Disney Plus, most likely because Muppets now was such a crap show. I'm like, what are they going to do? It's like, what? First of all, what are they going to do to the digital copies? That was my first issue, because I have seasons 1 through 3 already on DVD. For some reason, you can't get 4 and 5, but I have those 3. So it's like, okay, what are they going to erase out of the Muppet Show to start with? And 2, what kind of disclaimer are they going to slap on it? And sure enough, they go ahead and do this, and it's. To me, they're getting it's a kids show, but it's like they're doing it with everything. I was watching 101 Dalmatians, the animated one. Do you know they have a warning on there about tobacco use?
What? No kid is paying attention to cigarettes when they're watching puppies run for dear life.
Tobacco use, just because I forget the guy's name.
I thought it was Cruella that also had a cigarette as well on the long stick.
She had a cigarette, but also the male lead, the human male lead in there, he had a pipe. I'm like, so did my grandfather. What the freak?
You have a $5 from Abu Nas.
Hey, El Presidente. He says for $5, thank you so much. He says, damn right, your fine self will take candy corn, LOL. Anyway, popped in real quick to show love to my best queen. Keep up the spice. Love you, back to work. Thank you so much, Abu Nas, one of the kings of the Dark Council, dropping in. Thanks so much for dropping in, and hope we can keep you entertained at work.
Yes, thank you for not acknowledging either people on the panel's existence and only the queen. Yes, thank you, Abernas, my presidente. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Chopped liver, 101.
I mean, Lorena's the only one on cameras, and she's looking beautiful, so, I mean, how can you blame them?
I don't go on camera. I look beautiful in my own drooling self.
No, you're nothing compared to Lorena. I'm sorry.
I'm not. No, I'm not that tier. I'm a different kind of beauty. I'm that beauty right before you throw up.
You're the beauty of beer goggles, sir.
But yeah,
it was great having you.
Pipe smoking, literally, dude was just sitting there, with this slipper, old school, like Thurston Howell III had his slipper and robes on, and had his pipe, and that's what they freaking slapped that with. It's just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But they're doing it for everything.
I mean, I don't know. When I was younger and I saw smoking my cartoons, I was like, that looks cool. I mean, but that's just me. I'm not gonna lie. I really did. I looked at it like, I can't wait to be older to smoke. I really did.
Explains a lot.
Listen, you know what?
But it did, though, because how much of those like old school shows, and I think I forget which show I was watching. I think it was I Love Lucy. I forget which it was. And most of the characters were smoking. Smoking was depicted as, cool. Of course, we know that it's not, lots of PSAs. We already know that. So why the heck do we need a disclaimer on there to say that? Let's see. Abu says, I'm sorry, Fat Steven, LOL. You're awesome. Yes, that.
You're forgiven, sir. I didn't actually mean to get a message
making people
back.
Feel bad about not saying hi.
Damn straight. That's my superpower.
Does Abu Nas know Saggy Melonz ethnicity?
Oh no!
Keep that under wraps.
Yeah. Wait, she's black. Uh-oh.
Keep that under wraps, because I wanna laugh. See, but should I show it?
Well, in a second. But like the thing with this is like, how many cartoons, like even if it was there for disclaimer to prevent the smoking or being interested in smoking, How many like 5 to 15-year-olds you get to see walking to the nearest convenience store? Can I get some Du Maurier, please? Some Belmont and then Benson and Hedges, please? The hands can't even reach over the counter. Piggy bank smashed on the side. Why are you here? Muppets told me to smoke. It's so stupid.
It is.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and also, kids are not as stupid as they were back in the day. They're a little smarter now. Smoking has been known to be like not okay health-wise and whatnot. So kids are a little bit more hip now to be like the kids this generation. Some of them, the Tide Pod Challenge, I thought we were gonna set them back, but they redeemed themselves. But the kids are a little bit more smarter. So I think when they look at smoking, they don't look at it the same way I looked at it when I was a kid. You know, it's different.
Yeah, we used to eat candy cigarettes. And actually, there's a store called Five Below. Okay. They stock old school candy, including the candy cigarettes.
Love Five Below. Love.
That's my freaking show. Store. Oh my God.
That's my show too. I love Five Below. Now? I love it. Yeah, it is.
Is it like Friends?
It should be.
No.
With all the stuff in there, it should be. How to get hooked up for $5 or less on stuff.
You can hook up your room, yeah.
Oh my God, your room, you can OD on old school candy like Laffy Taffy and
Big League Chew. What was that one? Charleston Chew. Charleston Chew is my favorite.
They got that.
They're so good.
I love Charleston Chew, but I can't eat it anymore. My teeth are too sensitive, so it hurts my teeth.
I don't
Molecular Arts, that's a Fandom Menace thing. Candy corn, yes or no. Supposedly ripped through the fandom, but it's just funny. It's one of the most polarizing discussions to have. I want to say right below the Last Jedi suck, yes or no? Yep. Let me see. What kid these days has $8 for a pack of cigarettes? I don't know. Kids vape these days. I've seen some people vape, but most people I know, most kids I know don't. It's like smoking's not really, the thing to do. It's like no judgment on other people, but it's kind of just like, it's not really.
Oh my God, great.
Is that you?
Yeah, someone plugged in a toaster and set off the fire alarm. That's great.
That's a really cool fire alarm. We get the ones that are like not that the ones that go beep 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 beep. Yours like woo.
Actually, give it about 30 seconds, and then the bass line starts going, and then the lights start dimming, and next thing you know, you got people asking if you want to buy a glow stick.
Turns to a club. Fire.
I guess they're testing. Never mind.
Oh, it's a test. Just test, y'all.
Gorilla Glue Girl and others contradict that opinion. Oh, we're not even going to talk about Gorilla
You can vape Gorilla Glue? Really?
Yeah,
vaping does smell better than cigarette. Yeah, actually it does.
It does, but here's the thing. I vaped for a year to get off smoking, and for a whole year I wasn't smoking cigarettes. But because I vaped, I got bronchitis. So I never, and I mean, here's the thing. I was smoking since I was 16 years old, never had any issues. Ironically, doctors say I'm actually healthy considering I'm a smoker, which is weird. But never had a problem. As soon as I started vaping, oh hey, guess what? You have bronchitis, and bronchitis sucked. By the way,
that's funny. I used vape to smoke. To quit smoking. I quit cigarettes cold turkey and switched to vape, and I've been doing it for about 2 years now. Never got bronchitis. I never got a throat infection. Nothing.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was the cartridge, like the brand I was using, but yeah, I was coughing up a storm and felt like death, and then I went to the doctor's like, yeah, you got bronchitis. Like, nope, never had this issue when I smoked cigarettes.
I have bad allergies and I had gotten bronchitis. I'm like, isn't that what people get when they smoke? And they're like, not really. It's basically an inflammation of your lungs. I'm like, oh, okay, great, fine. So since I'm so allergic, I wound up getting bronchitis. So I would usually get that every year, every other year. It's kind of compounded between like sinuses and a sinus infection when the pollen count gets too high and everything goes downhill, and I'm like zonked out on antibiotics and some other kind of cool drugs. I quit smoking cold turkey just over a year ago. Wow, dude, props.
Nice.
Yeah, some people can do that.
It's hard because there's like you develop like a routine with it. Like when you have your morning coffee, you're used to always having that with it, and it's not usually just having the cigarette. It's that motion of having the coffee and bringing something to your mouth afterwards. You know, like where you have it's like that inhale part. So yeah, it's not easy. You're also angry for the first 3 weeks of your life, wondering what the hell you didn't punch out yet.
Yeah, some people are just not happy with that. I know some people trying to kick smoke, and they're just like, "Oh, I freaking hate humanity right now."
Yep, it really is. It's like that. You wake up and you're just like, I don't have a smoke. Okay, who's catching hands today?
Oh, we're gonna put a disclaimer in this show too. We're not promoting smoking or vaping, guys. So don't take us as like role models right now.
I'm a non-smoker. I don't care if someone smokes or vapes, but I'd rather smell vape steam over cigarette smoke any day of the week. Yeah, I don't particularly care for cigarette smoke. I don't like it. I know when I was over in Europe, I was in a couple of places, especially when I was in Germany, where there wasn't like a separate smoking section, and I'm very allergic. So there were some times when I couldn't go down to like where the bar was or the common areas were because it was so much cigarette smoke. But it's like the culture is a little different. The culture's a little different there.
Well, I've heard this a question since we're on. Oh, hello, Jedi Bunny.
Hey, Jedi Bunny. Sorry. Hope to have you on soon.
Bunny?
Thank you. Yours are quickly becoming some of my favorite streams. Well, thank you so much, my dear. And can't wait to have you on too.
Bunny.
Bunny. I had a question though, since we're talking about bunnies. Favorite Muppet character, guys?
Animal.
Explains a lot.
Yeah.
Mine's Miss Piggy. Oh my gosh.
You have the same backhand?
Yes. And some days it's just like I just freaking had it with people. I kind of like because she had like that diva attitude. You know, she was a tough chick, and of course she, loved Kermit in a codependent, weird kind of emotional abusive way. But I loved her character because she was always so put together until crap happened that was so bad that she had to go and put her foot in somebody's ass. And it was just funny just watching her snap like that. And then she's just like, oh, okay.
What did you say? Did you just call me bacon?
Like nothing happened. Because I forget who was it, which movie was it? Oh, not was it The Great Muppet Caper? No. Muppets Take Manhattan, where Kermit, that he sold the show, and then he got hit by a car. But anyway, he lost his memory. And when he finally saw Piggy, and she was like, oh, we're together. And he just went off with the jokes. Like, maybe I'll go hog wild.
I remember that was in the diner, right?
Yeah. And she finally couldn't take it and just the crap out of him. I just loved her.
That's what got him out of it, though. That's what got his memory back. Yeah, because she hit him so hard that his brain worked.
Yeah,
she was the diva of the Muppet Show. I loved it.
She was. Miss Piggy was one of my favorites, but I loved Animal too, just because Animal was always that wild character, and he played drums, and he was just. I love Animal. Everything about Animal was pretty cool. But I loved the Muppets. It was definitely, I loved, what was it? The one where it was like Treasure Island, Muppet Treasure Island?
Muppet Treasure Island.
That was my favorite movie.
That was fun. Animal definitely followed by the two grumpy old guys, Statler and Waldorf. Like I said in another stream, they were the original trolls. And some of the shade that they would throw, I forget which, it's over on YouTube where they have like all of Statler and Waldorf's greatest burns. And oh my God, I was like in stitches.
Can you tell what my favorite is?
And you know what? He was so funny. That's why I hated what they did to his character in Muppets Now. I hated that.
I hate that turkey. I
couldn't stand that freaking turkey. I'm like, why the heck are you turkey there? Yes, exactly. It's just like, why are you freaking here? Why are you here? The show was, it was the Swedish chef had his show. We could figure that out. That's why it was so freaking funny.
The worst part is when she was trying to explain on how to cook, right? I'm like, your only pronouns turkey is cooked and breast. So please stop talking right now because you could either be a turkey breast or a cooked turkey. Leave me alone. I didn't like it. It took it out. It took out of the escapism of the actual chef's show to turn into a lecture.
It did. It should have just been the chef and like the celebrity chef, whoever that was, and let them kind of go at it like Iron Chef style. That just would have been cool.
And you remember when we brought up Ords is when we had Ords on before, right? We were talking about the Muppets. They took out all of the singing out of most of the Muppet shows lately. So at least the only thing I'm hoping they don't censor is that when they do put this stuff on Disney Plus, as much as I'm probably never going to use Disney Plus again, that the singing will not be censored and they'll still have all the musical numbers, because that was one of the prime points of the Muppet Show back in the day.
It was. So when I go through them, I'm going to keep a special eye on that because the musical numbers were just they were classic. They were classic. Gonzo, yes, Gonzo getting shot out of a cannon, and him and his main chick Camilla. That was just, oh my gosh, I freaking love that. And I was talking about this earlier, Pigs in Space. Hey, Kip Ellis. Pigs in Space.
And it was always in with
love that.
Miss Piggy beating up someone in that too. It was great because
she's beating everybody up. What do you mean? She beat everybody up.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, and she's beating up everybody.
I can't think of who she didn't. Maybe Camilla. Maybe. I think Camilla had an understanding. No, the chicken, Gonzo's girlfriend. The chicken. Yeah, Camilla. I think they had an understanding. Fonzie, Gonzo, and Animal. Fozzie was that dude who you just felt bad for him. He just couldn't freaking tell a joke right to say Waka Waka. Hey, Project Story Time. RC from the NYC says Statler and Waldorf are the GOAT. They ended up loosely inspiring Randolph and Mortimer Duke in Trading Places. I can see that. Oh my gosh, I can see that. Because Statler and Waldorf, they were merciless, and I freaking loved it. They would just say stuff. I think one time they actually pulled out a gun and one shot the other in the foot so to get him to dance. Okay, I guess I don't say that one.
Waka waka.
you gotta watch the videos on YouTube. But yeah, they would like hold up, cards of grade performances. I think there was one where they held up one score and the audience started booing, and they held up a score that was a little lower and the audience kept booing, and then they held up one that said 0 and the audience was cheering. I'm like, dang. But that would hurt too many people's feelings now out there. Parrothead said there's a video out there of Gordon Ramsay versus Swedish chef. Are you serious? I have to see that.
What are you? I'm a Swedish sandwich.
I love that because I love Gordon. I love Gordon Ramsay.
I do love Gordon Ramsay. That's not what he would say though, by the way. It wouldn't be that voice. The Swedish would be like, what?
What? I would. Oh God. Does anyone remember Muppets being on Monday Night Raw? I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. Hey, Happy Dinosaur. If that did happen, maybe that was during one of the Muppet Show reboots.
Love you, Happy Dinosaur.
That I didn't watch. Yes, but so glad to see you're here, Happy Dinosaur. And let's see who else. And we have Monty here. Hey,
it's true.
What's true?
I just found the clip. It actually has Animal playing the drums outside the ring too.
Okay, I know what I'm going to check out later on.
Oh yeah, I can even show it right now. I am not joking.
Hold on one second. Problem. Crispy Critters for $2. Thank you so much. The random chickens were funny. Oh, absolutely. Oh my gosh, the Muppet Show has so much freaking funny stuff. Speaking of funny, Bunsen Honeydew and Beaker, who were probably the best thing about that Muppets Now reboot, they had a section called Muppet Labs. And it was insanely funny. Oh my gosh. If they would have just made a show just from that, it would have been perfect because it was the crazy slapstick, one where Beaker got jealous of a 1990 style computer and he jacked that computer up. Yeah, he did. It was pretty jealous.
Trying to clear my throat so I can go
Miss Piggy took out that young pig that came in to do some of her parts. Yes, she did.
Oh no.
She was not playing with that chick.
There's no more pig on pig crime.
The continuing story of a quack who's gone to the dog. Yeah, veterinarian's hospital. And every time the narrator would talk, they're looking at her like, who the frick is that talking?
They wouldn't start the surgery either because they would stop and be like, hey, what?
And look up. Hey, Mary, how you doing, my dear? I think this is the first time you popped into my lunch table stream. So glad to see you, my toxic femininity co-host. And every month I pop onto her channel for the Babe of Menace as well. So love seeing you here. Thank you. Let's see. Gordon Ramsay on Hot Ones was hilarious. He turned into a big wimp. The Hot Ones, is that a Britcom?
No, what Hot Ones is, it's like they have a brand of hot sauce that ranges from like mild all the way to why am I doing this and my butt is also on fire like Puff the Magic Dragon. So they start doing questions while they take a bite of another wing with that hot sauce and they go up in tier.
I did see that. Oh my god.
Like the one where you ever see the one with Shaquille O'Neal where he like literally looked like his face was crying and falling off? Yeah, that was great.
Oh my gosh. I did.
Yeah.
I have to, but I think I did see a clip of him with the it's either the hot sauce or the habanero pepper. Either way, dude, he was hurting. He was hurting. Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. Yes. Because the Electric Mayhem, it seemed like every character was some like famous musician. Like Dr. Teeth, that was George Clinton from Parliament. Hands down. That was him. Somebody said Janice was like oh gosh. Now I'm blanking on the name. From a Fleetwood Mac. Someone tried to say she was one of the chicks from Fleetwood Mac, and I can't remember her name.
Well, better than being one of the Dixie Chicks.
No, it wasn't Dixie. Fleetwood Mac. And Animal was someone said he was the drummer from, dang it, I'm blanking on which band it was.
Halen?
But yeah, it was oh man, one of the classic ones. Such a classic drummer who was like crazy, and his nickname was Animal, and they used him.
Holy, thank you all. We have 54 likes, and you guys have been keeping us entertained and going. I appreciate everything right now.
Thank you so much. I love you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. Rolf and Kermit one reaction video puts me in tears every time.
Oh no. Just move along. Move along. Yep. I know what that is. That's two. It starts with two girls.
Sent me. Okay, Fat Steven, I sent you the Swedish Chef versus Gordon Ramsay. Okay.
Thank you.
Let me bring that up.
If I think what it is, it's this one, and they're doing a reaction to that one in the private chat. That's something.
Okay.
Yeah. No. Pistachio ice cream is all I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Mary's Game Room. How are you doing, my dear? Good afternoon, Reina Creole. I'm late. Was wrapping up with the Valkyries. I was on their show today. We have to have you on our show, my dear. We gotta get you on the schedule for that.
You and Mark would be great.
Glad you are here. Let's see. Yep. Our cues were my faves. Stevie Nicks. Yes, that's who it was. Stevie Nicks. That's who Janice was supposed to be in Electric Mayhem. Yep, Stevie Nicks. Yep. I did see that about Gordon Ramsay's mom. She's funny. I don't know. I love Gordon Ramsay, but his mother is absolutely hysterical. Let's see. It's so funny how they made the Swedish chef was talking gibberish like it's supposed to be Swedish. Being Scandinavian myself, I am not offended by it. The Swedish Chef is such a beloved character. Actually, he's just awesome. As a matter of fact, in the Muppet Vision attraction at Disney World, the Swedish Chef has a huge part in there. It's like the funniest part of the whole show.
Was he the one shooting from the back of the room halfway through the show with the cannon, and there was all the food? I remember that. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm. The effects with that are just off the chain. It's like, even if no matter how many times you've seen Muppet Vision at Disney World, you're waiting for that part to happen.
I like how we've talked about Muppets for like almost an hour and how great it is. And it all stemmed from a really crappy article. I love it.
I think they just really don't understand. Disney
humor?
Just didn't understand. They don't understand humor, but they don't understand what they bought. And I think a lot of it has to do with the Eisner era ending, because that's when Jim Henson sold the Muppets to Disney, and unfortunately, he died soon after. That was through
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, he died soon after. And then I don't know if it was the grief. I don't know what was going on, but it's like they had the Muppet Vision attraction, which was genius. It's been there for I don't know how many years, and it's still a lot of fun, but they just didn't seem to know what to do with that IP. And then you get to Iger taking over, who's a merchandise guy. And all they just do is merchandising, and they try to reboot the Muppet Show, but they keep forgetting the heart of the Muppet Show, which are the characters and how the characters interact with each other and the crazy stuff that happens, between the characters. And it's like they've forgotten. They don't know the heart of that. So if you go back just for fun, just for farts and smiles, go watch a couple episodes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Just for farts and smiles, go back, watch like an original episode of the Muppet Show, and then subject yourself to an episode of Muppets Now. It's probably on a YouTube somewhere. It's like the heart is gone. Because they forget the relationships. Like, for example, like Gonzo and Camilla, but Gonzo has a relationship with Kermit. He has a relationship with Miss Piggy. He has a relationship with Fozzie Bear. He's not in isolation. And that's what Disney did. And that's why Muppets Now bombed so freaking
all
horrible.
Of their Muppets bombed.
I'm so glad I didn't watch the newer one, because I knew it was gonna be. I knew there was gonna be so many problems. That's why I didn't even bother. As soon as I was like, "Oh, they're redoing Muppets," yeah, I'm gonna pass, because I know that they're gonna change so much that it's gonna be like, this isn't my Muppets.
If you could see it just for fun, go back, because I actually reviewed, I think, the first 4 episodes of Muppets Now. And I just got saltier and saltier.
Saltier. She did. She actually said, "I'm not doing." By the time she got, I think, like the episode 7, she's like, "I ain't doing this no more. Screw this. I would rather review stuff off the hub, but this is ridiculous." Because
I was literally rewriting the show as I was reviewing it, and I kept saying, "Fixed it for you, Disney," because it was just they just didn't understand. And Themeworks Casual says Muppets have to be edgy and inappropriate to work. Disney can't do it without angering the sensitive public, and that's right. That's right. The Muppets are edgy. They are not, they're not PC. They used to make it. The whole thing with Miss Piggy was fat and bacon jokes. I mean, that was just what they did. But now it's like the public is so freaking sensitive. Hold on a second. Keith Moon of The Who must have been the inspiration for Animal. Yes, that's what I couldn't remember from The Who. Yeah, he was. Statler and Waldorf were there to catch fish and get vegetables to supplement their social security. Hey, Michelle Jolin. Steve Martin was my favorite guest host on the Muppet Show. Did you guys ever see that episode of the Muppet Show?
Yeah, he can play the banjo like no other, man.
It was funny. Oh my gosh. It's so many of these people who got their start on the Muppet Show, and even obscure actors that he didn't know, like Ruth Buzzy. I remember her from the Muppet Show, and she's on Twitter. And I told her, I said, "I remember you from the Muppet Show." She followed me for that.
I remember there was, what was it? We had Alice Cooper, I think. There was Mark Hamill, Steve Martin. There was, what is his? They had everyone. I think Liz Taylor was on there. Elton John, David Bowie,
Bob Hope. Dang.
Bob Hope.
Yeah, they had a very long, extensive list of guest appearances. Yeah, it was pretty. That's why I love the Muppets, because you were like, "Oh, we got a celebrity here," and some of the celebrities I didn't even know. I'm like, "Who the heck is this guy?" Like,
oh, Vincent Price.
Mm-hmm.
With him and Uncle Deadly. That was it was just like you had the star of the show that was there, somebody famous or on the cusp of being famous, but the whole show they just integrated so well and played off of each other. Dark Shadow Logan says the Muppets really made fun of everyone. So I don't get the problem with it. It was like a PG version of Sesame Street at the time it was made. Yes, I think it's just it didn't take itself seriously. And people take themselves so seriously about being offended that it sucks the fun out of it.
I forgot. We forgot an important question to ask Saggy before we're getting close to our ending hour.
Oh, what did we forget?
No, it's nothing like a trap question. Saggy, why did you come to YouTube and Twitch, and what inspired you?
Oh, that's true. I'm glad you picked that.
I didn't want to steal your question. I'm like, we're getting close to that time right now. We're talking about Muppets forever because well, she's been having a nap.
While she talks, I'll pop you guys' comments up there on the screen.
So what inspired me? The accounts I'm working off of, if you really look at it and go back, it's 13 years old, and I originally started doing YouTube on that channel because I was interested in video editing, and it was something that was like a hobby. So I would make video edits, and like I said, you can look back at it, and if you really look back, it's hilarious. I didn't have the technology wasn't there for me. I had a computer, but I didn't know much about how to screen record my gaming. So what I would do is I take my videotape recorder and put the camera to the TV to like make little shows and segments and stuff. So it just was like I liked video editing. It was fun. It was something that was therapeutic for me. So that's kind of what inspired me to start YouTube. And Twitch was just like, I like gaming. I'm enjoying the streaming life. I can now do so on my console. So it's just something, it's therapeutic for me. It keeps my mind off of some negativities that I have to face when I'm not doing these things. And it's fun. It's great. I love it. I love making videos. I'm loving that people are actually enjoying what I do now. So it's like been better, because before I was doing it, people will tell you I was doing Twitch streams and YouTube streams when only 2 people were watching. I was completely fine with that. It was fun. I was like, as long as somebody's watching, I'm okay. Now I got 420 subs. More people are watching, and I'm freaking the hell out, man.
Oh wait! She has 427 subs. So does that mean Saggy's gonna invite us onto her Twitch stream one day so she can belittle us with Muppets? No, look, I put her in a corner. I'm sorry.
No, y'all are welcome anytime. I was taking a sip of my energy drink, but y'all are welcome anytime.
I think she's trying to get a cop out. What's the right answer so I don't have to say yes?
Oh no, I invite everyone. I'm having a debate today with somebody.
I'm sorry, I have to laugh at this comment. I would love
God,
Blazing Saddles remake. I'm done.
So you've been doing this for 13 years. That's crazy.
Wow, that's insane.
Well, I stopped. See, here's a funny thing, right? So when I use this account, when I jump back on this account to start making content on this one, the Saggy Melonz one, it was under a different name, and I rebranded. But all of my old videos from 13 years ago up until the last 2 years are copyright claimed.
Because of the music?
Yeah, because of the music. And it's funny because it's like I made those videos in those days before copyright claims and channel strikes were a thing back in the glory days of YouTube.
That's not your fault though. That's the Twitch side, right?
No, that's on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Well, then you're just a
yeah. That's one of the first things that I learned about copyright claims. when I was doing videos on YouTube. That's why, if some people are wondering why when I review trailers, I actually break them down. One, because of copyright claims, because depending on who's generous or not. And then once I got monetized, I'm like, I'm not doing this stuff for free. So yeah, that's why I have to EFAP it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, shout out to the Mortal Kombat people, the people who did the Mortal Kombat movie, because I got copyright claimed when I did a reaction to their trailer.
That's easy.
Well,
did you play the whole thing?
Yeah, I played the whole thing, but I peeled it. And here's the thing: I peeled it, and next day the copyright claim was gone because they took it off. So I was like, shout out to them for getting on top of that, because I have so many copyright claims of me doing reviews on certain things that are still pending and is still there.
Yeah, that's the funny. They got me too. I played the Red Band trailer, but I didn't play with any audio. Or I did, I don't remember, but they claimed it. I disputed it within 10 minutes. It was gone.
Yeah, they got on top of that. The people who made it. So I was actually happy to see that one company, not only they're coming out with a pretty cool movie that I'm excited to see, but the copyright claim that automatically pops up for YouTube, they've been paying attention. They've been getting rid of it as quickly as possible.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But I know for me, it's like I just got so tired of it. But then again, I also got in the habit of, I don't know if I like torture myself or it's just fun throwing shade, just EFAPing it when I do it. So now I do it then. But some of them, like I haven't gotten copyright claimed on, like Disney for some reason didn't copyright claim. When back in the day when I would just run the entire one. Yeah, Disney didn't give me any problems. HBO was asshole.
So is Amazon. Amazon is asshole too.
Amazon is the other one too.
Jesus.
Amazon.
Netflix is
you can't even play something without audio without Amazon being like a douche, especially with the Invincible trailer. I'm like, you guys want promotion of this, right? It's not even playing the audio. Relax. There's someone talking over it the whole time. Yet I could stream the State of Play yesterday on PlayStation. They didn't claim anything. I mean, we had 5 people talking. It was great.
It just depends. Like Warner Brothers, when I did my Godzilla versus Kong breakdown, I had one clip that was maybe, and I knew it when I did it, it was like 10 seconds instead of 9, and they claimed that. I'm like, yeah, okay, no problem. I could just take that out, and I just, did it. But for some of them, it's ridiculous. But yeah, that's why I just started because it's for me. I guess I'm addicted to like EFAP.
It works. Honestly, if it's out there, if it's a trailer, claiming it isn't going to matter. And I think they just do it because they want to see what they can bleed income from. Rather, they don't care what the size of the channel. That's all it is. It's all about money to them.
Yeah, it is, because that's what happened with Cobra Kai, and I just let that one go. I'm like, okay, all right,
it's a little wild with the copyrights because people don't understand how much copyright stuff they're breaking. Like, for instance, did you know cosplay is literally copyright infringement? Cosplaying is copyright infringement. Do you know why the companies don't go after them? Because it's free advertisement for their characters. They don't care.
Now, I was on a stream where this one, it was on one of PJ's streams, Orville Nation. Shout out to Orville Nation. And we had a cosplayer on, and she was showing her cosplay outfits from Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman movies. Yep. Do you know that stream got taken down?
Oh, shoot.
It got taken, and literally, and it was her work and her costumes, and the stream got taken down because of that. I'm just like, goodness gracious, that's freaking ridiculous.
Yep.
Hey, Teresa, how you doing? Ms. Martin Eustace, glad to see you. You can't even screen record Netflix. Yeah, you can't record Disney Plus either.
No, they actually have something in between. If you try to take a screenshot, you'll just get a black screen.
Yeah.
So you have to actually sail the 7 seas and then screenshot from that if you actually want to get stuff for a video, and that's what I've had to do. It's tiresome, but at the same time, if you're easier if it's not on the episode you really care about, just go through their trailers,
right,
on YouTube, and then I just take it from there too.
Hey, Movie Madness and Entertainment, you're new here. I take it you're here for Saggy. Says, hey, Saggy.
Hello, my friend.
Over here for us.
Yes, that's ridiculous. Amazon is really bad. As a matter of fact, I'm breaking down the trailer for Coming to America 2. and I have to be more precise than usual breaking that down because of Amazon.
See, you would think with copyrights, because conventions also do use copyright stuff. They don't, but here's the thing: conventions are very beneficial to the original product, so they don't get hit with anything. So again, the same logic should apply to content creators who just want to review content. It's wild that they really do just copyright claim. It's not even necessarily the people's faults. It's YouTube because they automatically do it. Like I'll play a clip. I try to do copyright free music. Sometimes I unfortunately get the copyright ones, and I'm like, dang it. And it takes forever for them to contact the people, be like, hey, copyright claim, what do you want to do about it? Most of them are just like, well, I don't know this channel, free money, I guess.
That's what I found out with following what was happening with Naughty Dog. Just how crazy, how nuts that freaking was. And I'm just like, and I'm kind of glad that I paid attention to it when I did, because that was at a time where I didn't know if I was going to do YouTube because of that was going on.
But that was also the secondary company, Muso, working on behalf of Naughty Dog and Sony, to the point where they even struck down their own trailer on Twitter.
Yeah.
Because that was just like, they wanted to snuff the bad publicity, and all it did was make every channel grow that was covering, because it shows how insecure they were, that they knew their product wasn't what the fans were waiting for. And they're never going to recover from that. Last of Us died with 2.
They should, if they would have just freaking kept their mouths shut.
Yeah.
It would just died on a vine.
I don't even think it was their mouths. I think they should have just kept their ass shut, because I think they were just smelling their own farts 90% of the time.
Yeah, okay, well, I wasn't even going there with that.
Sorry, I
wasn't even going there with that. Well, I was gonna say this real quick. Yeah, I loved Coming to America. I didn't really think that movie needed a sequel, but I'm hoping that it is as close. I'm hoping it's non-PC like Dave Chappelle. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah. So I'm hoping that it's good. But we'll see. When I get done breaking down the trailer and I upload the video, you'll hear me talk about that too. But
shout out to Dave Chappelle, by the way.
Oh yeah,
he had a big win this week. Cancel culture came in full effect and succeeded for him. He finally got his show back. It's back on Netflix. Unfortunately, though, I noticed one thing though. They didn't release the last season because that was when he wasn't on the show. So he actually did not put the last season on there. I don't know if Comedy Central took that season from him or not, whether or not.
Yeah, I don't think they took it from Saggy. I think what it was is that it might have had his name on it, but it was a different staff running it. And even if it was doing clips and out clips of him in there, it wasn't really the Chappelle show. It was pretty much leftover footage, I'm guessing, on how the show came to be. Because if you actually watched that last season, there wasn't many skits except redone dues of scripts.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Hey, Damaj and I, the Reina Creole, I got a claim with my bro on. He's literally one of the co-founders of his record label. Dang. Yeah, YouTube's so crazy with it. Copyright claims. That's just nuts.
They really are.
That's just nuts. Yep. I hope Coming to America 2 is good. I'm hoping that it is. I really do, because Coming to America, the original, you can't beat that. As a matter of fact, I'm watching that tonight. The original Coming to America, because I haven't seen it in a while. I can't wait. That movie was freaking, oh my gosh.
I'm watching Guyver, I think.
Watching what? Sorry?
The Guyver, Mark Hamill. It was based off an anime.
Oh, yes.
The Guyver. Yes, the bio-boosted armor. Yeah.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. That was I love that movie.
He had a Burt Reynolds mustache and everything. It's actually really weird because you only notice it's him. Yeah.
Yes, I actually just watched Beverly Hills Ninja, and the nostalgia and then the sadness immediately came over me because of Chris Farley. But I was like, man, I wish Chris Farley was still here, because I would love to see what his career would have looked like in this day and age, because he was really a steamroller back in those days. And I was like, this was, like I said, it's amazing how things are still funny. Even if the jokes are dated, it's still funny. And Beverly Hills Ninja was amazing. They had the guy who was Liu Kang from the old school Mortal Kombat in it. He was funny. I was like, oh, I love this movie. I started crying like, Chris Farley, why?
Oh my.
Oh no.
She did the thing again.
Oh no, she just pulled a Christie.
I'm Lorena. Welcome to my show. I'm beautiful.
I'm Saggy Melonz, and welcome to the lunch table canceling each other.
The Gary again. Hang on. Stop.
We had you covered. I was gonna cosplay as you.
Yes, I had to cosplay as Saggy Melonz, but all I could find was cantaloupes on my avatar.
I have a great idea. Next time I'm on your show, Lorena, if you don't mind, I'm gonna have to take your picture. So when you disappear like that, I'm just gonna switch the picture and sit in for you until you come back. I'll just have the picture up, and yeah, I'm Lorena.
Are you
cool with that? Hey, Yeti Cassie said Thanos just snapped Lorena out of existence. I have to laugh because 2 times in a row on Friday Night Tights, Gary kicked himself out of his own stream live. Speaking of Friday Night Tights, hey, Comics Division, how you doing?
Hello,
he says, sup, Reina Creole. So glad you're here, dude. I think it's the first time you dropped in on my show.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if we can get you on the show live one day, because we did a recorded interview with Comics Division in 2 parts. That was awesome. So we have to have him on live, if anything, to hear him do the SJW voice.
I would love to have that. We can talk over the best generators to purchase and invest in when you hit a snowstorm.
Yes, I did it, Gary. Last thing before I wrap up, classic Eddie Murphy is priceless. Delirious is still one of my favorite stand-up sets. Yes, Delirious classic. Delirious. If you ever get really ticked off with PC culture, go pull that up and watch Eddie Murphy. Delirious. I prefer that one to Raw. Doing great. Hope you're doing good. Okay, down there in Texas Comic Division. Hope you're doing good too.
Texas still having issues?
People are slowly getting out of it, but anytime I know people who are in Texas are still kind of, see how's everybody doing, and all that. Some people are still having issues with getting water.
That's wild.
And all that stuff. It's just crazy. Hey, Scott Jennings. Let's see one more. Who forgot to invite Chun-Li to the movie?
Chun-Li is currently starring in Minesweeper. Later on, she'll be found in Solitaire.
That's the freaking most hysterical.
I still can't believe that happened. I was so mad. I'm a hardcore gamer. So when I saw that, I was rolling mad. I'm like, you are really this dumb. I hated it. And you know what it is? I'm sorry to say, but I hate feminism in gaming, because they really do some dumb stuff like that, and it sets girls gamers back, man. I'm telling you.
Am I late? I made it to the show for the live show. Am I late?
Oh my gosh, it really freaking does. Yeah, the Chun-Li memo would never die. This one, I think this was the reason why I started doing my Say What short videos, because I couldn't freaking believe this, because this was just such an epitome of stupidity and ignorance, willful stupidity and willful ignorance. It wasn't like they made a mistake, briefly in there. Yeah, comics. I bet you were, dude. I just kept laughing, because I'm just like, y'all are really this stupid. You're really this freaking stupid. And I think they did it just to tag on to the press being generated by the Red Band trailer for Mortal Kombat. If you have not seen it, you need to freaking and see it. It is hot freaking fire.
Ooh, I gotta see it.
And they were just so, I said, y'all are so stupid. Y'all, and they got dragged. Oh, you did Comics Division? Okay, I got to see your video on this, because I did one, and I'm just like, you've got. This is what Chun-Li looks like.
I was more upset that Princess Zelda wasn't in Mortal Kombat. They needed a little bit of royalty. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I was livid. I didn't do a video because I was like, this. I don't like to give certain stupidity attention sometimes, like make a whole video about it. So, but I saw this and other people talking about, because I knew other people were going to talk about it anyways, and I was going to be part of their panel. So I was like, I'm not going to do a video. But man, I was so hot when I saw this. I was like, y'all got to be trolling, because this is ridiculous. How are you guys supposed to be feminist and gaming, all this stuff, and then you do dumb stuff like this? Now you got all these people laughing at you like y'all are just big dumb.
Oh,
because
breaking
they don't
news.
care.
We found Chun-Li.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we did. There she is. She's in Mario Brothers right now.
Oh, that's where they put her? I like her in Mario Brothers. Can you imagine? Can you imagine her just going around kicking those mushrooms and turtles around? Oh my lord!
You know what she needs? She needs her own car in Mario Kart. That's what I'm saying. That's what she's in
Fortnite though now. She's literally in Fortnite now. Yeah, she's in Fortnite. Yesterday they released the Alien and Ripley, so you got the Alien and Ripley. But yeah, she's in there with Ryu before I get canceled.
Ryu from Street Fighter. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I get annoyed with this stuff is that they'll give this attitude like they're real geek girls and real gamers, and they're not. They pretend to be. And they're not. And that's why they got dragged by me and others. And we're just like, yet again, you're in here basically call themselves feminists. They're basically trying to destroy geek culture with your freaking ignorance. And it's disgusting. She could drive a Chun-Li.
She's
a movie critic.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, hell. Okay, wherever she got that degree, she needs to ask for a freaking refund. That's all. It was
the back of a cereal box. That's what we were hearing.
She needs to ask for a freaking refund, because that was hilarious. But yeah, like I said, that's going to be meme material for ages. And yep, we're going to wrap up. Thank you, Joshua Paris, for coming. Says great show. Thanks for the Muppet memories. Heading back to work. We're so glad all of you could join us. This is so awesome. We love doing the show. Love having you guys here. You guys in the chat just always have this show.
Chun-Li tonight. Chun-Li tonight.
And folks, please do subscribe to Saggy Melonz. Saggy, do you have anything coming up this weekend you want folks to be aware of?
I'm doing a debate tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with somebody who does not like the Amico and Tommy Tallarico. If you guys don't know
what?
Yeah,
why?
Tommy Tallarico is getting.
He's getting a lot of slack.
Yeah, I just met Tommy. Mind you, I talked to Tommy in DMs. He's actually really sweet guy. He's from my state, and he's
I gotta talk to him then.
Yeah, me and him clicked.
No worries, Mary.
Yeah, me and him clicked, and he's such a great person and a great human being. Yeah, and all he wants to do is come out with a console, and people hate him.
Yeah, he was on. No, it's not that. They think he's trying to use it to get just a cash grab, because he was on Review Tech USA as well, right? And they started going after Review Tech, calling him a shill. I'm like, Tommy is one of those people that loves video games to the point where he wants to redo it. And I've shown the trailer of that Amico. It's great.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get him to do an interview. He'll be on soon, but yeah, I'll be doing a debate with one of his haters. So that's gonna be interesting today. And
all right, 7 p.m. Eastern, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, awesome, folks. We'll definitely check out Saggy's channel tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, and not only check it out, but also subscribe to her as well. And thank you, Jedi Bunny. We so appreciate that. So please subscribe to all of us here on the panel. And once again, folks, thank you so much for joining us. Love, 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 love being here, with you guys. So with that, folks, we are going to roll out. Don't forget, 2 p.m. Eastern today, please go over to Culture Casino's channel for the Friday flight. Definitely check that out. Paulie, I think he's still doing that. He usually has something about 3 o'clock, kind of wrapping up the week in news. And of course, 5 p.m. if they're on time, because sometimes it can be 5:30, I guess, whenever Lady Gravemaster rounds them all up. Friday Night Tights over on Nerdrotics channel. Please do check that out. And the after party of Friday Night Tights is the Mario Kart stream that goes on Ord's Boards channel. So definitely, please check all the cool fandom stuff going out this Friday. And we will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Eyes up, Guardian. I really love Coca-Cola. It makes me all sugary. And sub to Lorena and Fat Steven.